Alright, what is up YouTube? So, before we get started, I just want to say a Merry Christmas to all you guys. And for today, I'm going to do a Christmas special. So, I'm going to be going over my current sensitivity and the best console sensitivity that you can probably have on console. And I'm going to be going over how to warm up properly in Siege, a few little solo queue tips, and also some spawn peaks. So, I'm going to probably leave the marks in the video of what points like I'll be talking about each subject or whatever. And if you want, you can just skip through the video and find the points you want to hear, or you can just watch the full video. And anyways, I hope you guys have a happy, Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a really blessed day. And thank you guys for watching. Alright, so it's been a decent amount of time since I've uploaded my last sensitivity video, and I've probably changed my sensitivity a lot since then. And I keep getting comments saying, "Yeah, what's your sins? What's your sins?" So this is probably gonna be like probably my last updated kind of version of my sensitivity. And I hope a lot of people will see this video and I won't have to upload one of these again, because I really do not want to be the type of YouTube creator who just uploads sensitivity over and over, kind of like a clickbait kind of thing on console, because that is all what console videos are on YouTube, or just sensitivity champion videos. So I don't want to keep doing these, but I'm gonna do this one last time to help you guys out, because I keep getting a lot of questions about it. Alright, so I'm just gonna go through all of my settings. I'm not just gonna do sensitivity just to finish this off. Okay, on my interface preferences, I only have teammate gamer tags turned off and the reload indicator. I do not have reload indicator on because I do not need to reload every time it says it, because there's still about 10 bullets left every time it says that and it pops up. I don't have teammate gamer tag on because I can always just check the leaderboards to see who it is, like the operator, and sometimes their names will block faces on the game, so I can't see through the name whatever. So it's kind of like a smart thing to do. It's really personal preference though. I display game info, so on the bottom left of my screen, you can kind of see my frames and my ping and all that stuff. So that is what that does. And then below this, there is cycle inside camera groups. I do not use this. I'm not really sure what that does. I think it just automatically cycles through cameras for you. And then drone as a prep, I just use automatic because I really don't care if my drone gets shot, because I usually save my drone at spawn. Like, that's usually what smart people would rather do. Just keep your drone at spawn if you know where they are, because you don't really need to drone out. You can drone out later. It's better to have 2 drones starting off. And then on the master volume is literally the control overall volume of this game. So I have this at 100. I have music and dialogue volume at 2, because the dialogue volume, all it does is just say 5v1, 4v2, like the site has been found, like stuff like that. So it's not that important, so I leave both of those on 2. The music you don't really need on this game, I leave that on 2. Dynamic range is hi-fi. That's just default. I've been playing ever since with it, so I kind of adapted to it. The voice chat volume, you can have this at whatever you want. I don't really use voice chat anyways, so it's at 80. My VSync is off. VSync helps terrorists. Like, whenever you play a T-hunt and you have VSync off, it helps your terrorist hunt move a lot smoother. So right now I'm in a terrorist hunt right now, so it's running a lot smoother than it usually would if I had it on. So I suggest turning VSync off. All VSync does is make sure your game doesn't crash or anything, but it never does lag or crash in terrorist hunt. So you can always just turn that off. Calibration is just brightness. I have mine at 58. I don't really need a bright screen. I don't want to hurt my eyes. And then now to the sensitivity. I do not have low conversion. I have vibration on. It's just my preference. I've grown up using vibration, so I really like it. Vertical sensitivity is 28. Horizontal is 95. Then I have 5.5. Rotation is classic. Aim assist disabled. This is by far, like, a lot of people think aim assist on console is insane, but Siege is like one of the only games where aim assist is by far the worst. It only works in terrorist hunt, and it just doesn't even work whatsoever, because if you aim in, it actually hurts your aim a lot more than it would help. And then on my ADS, I just use standard because I'd rather have a consistency on my ADS rather than changing all of these separately. I just keep mine on 40. And then on my accessibility, I just have 100, the default. I don't feel like changing anything else because I like to keep it regular. I don't like changing anything just because I can't see. And now I'm going to hop into how you can properly warm up in Terrace Hunt. This is how I warm up every time I get on. Like, I'll do this about 3 or 4 times, and then after this, I'll hop into like more intense kind of Terrace Hunt training. So all you have to do is just shoot a bullet hole in the wall, and then go side to side like this. Try to keep like where you're aiming on that bullet hole that you put in the wall. And by doing this, it helps tracing and where you're aiming. So say this was a door right here, and you're trying to hold an angle on this just in case someone peeks. Doing this constantly and always keeping your crosshair where he'd be peeking can help you a lot. So using this helps warm up your fingers to get used to the sensitivity before you start playing. It may look stupid, but if once you like slowly keep doing it, it actually helps your aim a lot more than people think. Okay, and then after I do this, I usually just spray from a barricade. Try to get used to everything. I do little wiggles, peeling this stupid, but basically all I'm doing right now is just warming up my hands. This is all I do, warming up my hands. And then from here on, I just rush into the building. I do not care about winning or losing a Terrace Hunt. I just keep rushing around. Right now, I'm just trying to find someone. I only go for headshots. I repeat, I only go for headshots. That's how you want to warm up. You only want to go for the head. Because by going for the headshot and one-tapping, it helps like your first shot accuracy a lot more than people think. Because if you're always hitting the head, then you don't have to worry about spraying. And you have 31 bullets, so if you could one-tap every single person in a game, you would be freaking insane. And I guarantee if you do this every game, or every day, you will improve really quick by doing this. Oh, and there's also one more tip. If I can find a Nitro cell, this, like in Terrace Hunts, many people don't know. Okay, so this Nitro cell right here, there's going to be a second beep where it goes as soon as you get close. If you're a defender, you can prep a Nitro cell like on a door, like above the door frame, and whenever you hear that second beep go that means he's close. So you can kind of hear that second beep triggering. Then when you back away, it like goes away. But to me, like you guys may be thinking this only works in T-Hunt. You're the only person that can hear this. Actually, the defenders can hear the Nitro cell beep louder. So all you have to do is just play audio with the Nitro cells. Like that's really loud right now. The defenders can probably hear that. So just a defending kind of tip right there. Always just like throw your Nitro cell. There's like 10 seconds left, and then just play off the audio of it. So that's one way. That's one of the really good tip that could probably help you guys. Okay, so yeah, I died. So it doesn't like don't get butthurt if you die in T-Hunt. Like who cares? Nothing happens. So that's basically all I do for warming up. It's nothing too special. That's just it. You just keep trying to do the bullet trace hole in the wall, and then trace the bullet, and then only go for headshots. And then every now and then I'll switch to my pistol, and I'll try like hitting lucky kills with my pistol or something, like one tapping, getting used to my sensitivity. And then after that, I might hop into like a casual and unranked to get me prepared for ranked. And then after that, I will join looking for group posts on Xbox and try to find a team for ranked, since I currently do not have one. All right, so next I'm going to show you guys a quick little spawn peeks that you guys can do. I haven't done a spawn peeking video in about a long time, and I have so many spawn peeks I want to share with you guys. So, oh shoot, I clicked training grounds again. All right, I should be fine. All right, so I'm going to skip the video right here and I'll jump straight into the spawn peek. I will be right back. All right, so now we are back, and we're on a cafe right now. And I really hate myself for showing people the spawn peek because this is how I get free kills. So if I end up dying to the spawn peek, just know I did it for you guys. Okay, so all you have to do, break the bottom of this barricade right here. You can, like, if there's a drone in here, shoot it and then make a little punch hole so they think you're going to spawn peek from right here. But basically, all you want to do is go prone and look right where I'm aiming right now. Right there. Because people are going to spawn right behind the shed and sprint straight to the right, and they're just going to line up perfectly. No one checks the spawn peek, really. So that's why I'm hating myself for telling people about it, because now I'm going to get pre-fired every time. So they'll be sprinting along here. It's a free kill every time. And if no one spawns over there and someone spawns like over here, you can move your cursor like over here to like right around this this wall right here. Usually they peek it or something. You can get like a nice little pre-fire right there or something. Alright, so that's the first one I'm going to show you, and I'm going to skip over to the next area. Alright, so now we're on the third floor in Cigar. So, to do this Spawnpeek, you have to break this window. So break this window twice, sorry, can't speak. Prep the left side and the right side without breaking the glass. And then all you have to do is just hold an angle right here. Because whenever people spawn Christmas, they're gonna someone's gonna run this side. Well, if they do, I can't guarantee it fully. If they run this side, they're going to be worried about this barricade only. And if they're running along here and they're looking at this one, they won't be paying attention to that one. So this one is basically a bait. So that window right there is only for a bait, and then you're gonna get the kill off of this one, looking right there. Alright, I have like one more I'm gonna show you guys, and I'm gonna skip to that one too. Alright, you guys will probably not believe this, but I've actually pulled this off in a ranked game before. This is gonna be the last Spawnpeek I'm gonna show you guys. So, all you have to do, jump on top of this, and get onto the point where it like boosts you up, kind of like that. Aim right in between that vent and the roof, and then as soon as the round starts, wait 3 seconds and then tap fire. Do exactly what I did like that. And I'm gonna skip to the spawn when I show you, but basically all it's doing is you're gonna pre-fire right into their head. Alright, so I'm gonna skip to their point of view. Alright, so from their point of view, they're spawning right here, and they're gonna be sprinting around here. They're probably gonna check the top. Yeah, they're gonna check that top window. As soon as they get to this point right here, you are on that ledge right there, and this is where you're gonna be shooting them from. So right as they pass along here, they're literally gonna get domed instantly if you're tap firing. And it's about 3 seconds, I'm pretty sure. Just depends how long they take. So they spawn in, they get off their drone. 1, 2, maybe slow it down. 3, be right there. Because there's going to be watching this top angle right here. Alright, so that is it for the spawn peaks. I'm going to switch over to the very last tip that I have for you guys. It is, like, not many people know about this, and it's a solo queue tip. So whenever you're solo queuing, you might want to try to use this because you don't have comms. So I'm going to show you guys the clip, and I'm going to add a over voice for it. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. This clip's going to be the very last clip of the video. And I hope you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Alright, so basically all you're doing is whenever you're pushing a room and you don't want a drone and your teammate has a drone, just spectate his drone. So right now I'm just spectating his drone, so I'm seeing exactly what he is seeing right now. Alright, so I saw that the room was clear and now we're pushing in. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys really liked this video, just make sure to leave a like and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a Merry Christmas.